Chesterfields. True romance. Chesterfields are not PM cigarettes. If you've seen the movie True Romance with Dennis Hopper and Christopher Walken, now, you guys want to know how insane Christopher Walken is? Here's something you guys might not know. Some of you guys might be too young to remember who Natalie Wood is or was. Natalie Wood was a famous actress in the late 70s. And she was married to Robert Wagner. And she disappeared off Robert Wagner's yacht. And the only other person on board was Christopher Walken, who also appears in the movie True Romance. Now, I take True Romance as being gospel, and I know a lot of you guys are going to try and recreate history that the Moors were not black, but they were Arab. They weren't technically Arab. They were African Muslim. That's why people think they were Arab. They were actually black Muslim. So, the moral of the story is, if you want to get rid of your wife, you take her out on your yacht with Christopher Walken. That's how you get rid. That's how you get away with a murder. I like Christopher Walken, even though the character he played in True Romance, he plays a fucking Sicilian scumbag. And I believe everything they say about Africans. Everything that is talked about in that scene is true about Sicily. A lot of you guys don't even know who Natalie Wood or Robert Wagner are. I'm introducing you to some culture. You're a cantaloupe. Bradford Millbrick. Yeah, that's a great quote. So, Oh, I know. That's the funny thing about McCuck. He claims to have ties to the Gotti mob. Like he played stickball with fucking some of the Gotti enforcers when he was growing up. Come on, man. But then McCuck will claim to be like this descendant of fucking, the Highlander. Like I'm a cloud of the Clan MacLeod. Gotti enforcers are not gonna fucking protect some fucking guy claiming to be Scottish. And we don't even know who MacLeod's real father is, Adam McCuck, because if you put his picture side by side with his brother Kyle, they can't be from the same father. Whoever this guy is, Kyle's father, that has to be Adam's stepdad. Because Adam looks like an Ewok. Adam is just a short little fat turd. A hairy little turd. Where Kyle looks like he could have been a decent kid if he would have had a decent father. Donkey Kong Fitness just said they look similar, but I think they're half brothers. Yeah, I agree. I think they have the same mother. But Kyle and Adam look so different, you can't tell me they're the same father. Like, when I look at my family, we all pretty much resemble each other on both sides. Adam doesn't look anything like his brother. Oh, Kyle has a different name? I didn't know that. Oh. What's Kyle's last name? I thought it was Kyle MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. Fernandez. Donkey Kong says it's actually ENIG. You should report McCuck for disability fraud. I shouldn't have to. The troll should do that for me. How can he be disabled while hitting a heavy bag? Right. Androgynous Adam. No, Adam's not androgynous. He's a liberal male. No, I mean, I'm sorry, Kyle. I actually like Joe Biden. If you look at some videos from Joe Biden, from like 1965 to 1985, he was actually a decent Southern Democrat. I think McLeod got Lenny fired. I wouldn't say that, but blaming Big Rob, Adam's covering something up. Jay Trendfinger says his racist years. Yeah. Big Rob ruined Lenny's life. Well, that's if you believe Adam McCuck. Now, Jay, did you see Trump won PA? I don't believe that. Oh, the Misfits are over. Guaranteed. Andrew wants nothing to do with this situation. Why don't you smoke some weed? Because I'm a truck driver. I can't fail a drug test. Andrew needs to pass the torch and remove himself. No, he doesn't. Andrew owns that account. That's Andrew's YouTube account. He doesn't need to pass it on to anybody. Andrew can be replaced by a tripod. You're a moron. Because Andrew was part of the Misfits. Andrew was like the big toe. And the big toe is what makes the whole foot appealing. Like, a chick can have a decent looking big toe, but if all the rest of her toes are all fucked up, you still got a pretty good looking big toe. And most chicks are going to be based by the appearance of their big toe. So, no, Andrew is the Misfits. Of course I still love the Misfits. I'm torn. I'm torn in the Misfit world. Like, part of me is all about Big Richard. Um, I, I'm just a younger version of Big Richard. Um, I, I, I just don't quite have the sack that Big Richard has to draw a line in the sand. And that's the honest to God truth. Big Richard is the man. And I don't have the sack Big Richard has. Does that make sense to anybody? Anybody agree with that? We need Big Richard to get some people straight. Yeah, that was Donkey Kong Fitness. Yeah. What line did Big Richard draw? I'm not going to say this on camera, but I will say Big Richard is not going to appear in videos with people that admitted to anything homosexual. Whereas I'm somewhat liberal. I will collab in videos with people who've done some homosexual shit. Omegas just said Big Richard is a homophobe. Yeah. And God bless him. And like I said, I wish I had the sack to be like Big Richard. I think if more people were like Big Richard, this would be a better world. What started Misfit downfall, Jay? I went into that on my previous live when I was on YouTube. It all started with Andrew Kalura's first visit to Delray. That's when Lenny started going back with trannies, and Lou fucking filmed him with a tranny, and then posted it. And then you had people just not wanting to get involved anymore. Now, I'm not quite as old school as Richard, and I admit that. I wish I could grow a sack and be just like Big Richard, but I actually, I'm somewhat more liberal than Big Richard. But more communist, you mean? No, I'm not communist. I'm just slightly less homophobic than Big Richard. How about that? Why is Nate a cookie cutter? Dude, I really don't have a problem with Nate because Nate Nate can just sit back and laugh and watch what goes on and not give a fuck. Nate is actually more of a man than McCuck by millions of miles. Let's compare Nate to McCuck for a second. Nate don't give two fucks what people think. The evidence is out there. He was cuckolded by Tyler, and he just doesn't care. Whereas someone like McCuck, or maybe even other misfits, get really offended. I mean, I have 1,000,000 times more respect for Nate than I do for McCuck. McCuck, or Nate doesn't care what we say or do or talk about or we post to have a good time. Nate is going to continue to do his own thing. And to me, that's respectable. Whereas a guy like McCuck, he's performing for too many masters. Whereas Nate doesn't have any master. Nate does his own thing. You either like Nate or you don't. Whereas McCuck is a praise seeker, like a puppy that wants a treat. And like, I can respect Nate, but I don't respect a lapdog like McCuck that's gonna like be like a puppy looking for a treat from Brad or Nate. Where's Jimmy Ludds? Thoughts on Brad calling you out for having a micro penis? Brad's never seen my cock, so I don't think Brad said that. You guys should confront Brad on what he really thinks of McCuck. I mean, come on, man. I hate to put other people in the spot. Or why don't you guys ask Andrew Fiedelman what he thinks of McCuck? Or ask Big Lenny what he really thinks of McCuck? I mean, I think the general consensus would be we'd all rather be with Nate than McCuck. I mean, come on, man. Nate's really not that bad of a guy. Um, he, he, he openly cuckolded himself on the internet, and he accepted it, and he took it, and he embraces it. So Nate is what Nate is. McCuck is fighting it. McCuck wants to play tough guy. McCuck is not a likable person like Nate. And even some of the other misfit characters that you guys may not like Pomps, dude. I respect Pomps 10 times more than I respect fucking McCuck. Like, Pomps doesn't want to play badass. Pomps doesn't want to fight people. Leave Pomps alone. What the trolls should focus on people that want to play Billy Badass and stick up for themselves. Like, when you compare Nate, Pomps, and McCuck, McCuck is by far the most pathetic person, because Pomps doesn't give two fucks about the Misfits. He just wants to do t-shirts and eat donuts or drink Mountain Dew, get some giggles in. I mean, I'm not Pomps' friend, but Pomps is nothing like McCuck. Pomps doesn't want to fight and draw a line in the sand. Pomps isn't looking for fucking, oh, I gotta do this so Brad will respect me. Pomps doesn't give two fucks. And Nate is the same way. The only person who is acting this way is McCuck. And McCuck needs to be destroyed. You guys need to leave all these other people alone. Nate doesn't want to hurt anybody. And I really don't think Pomps wants to hurt anybody. But McCuck seems to think he's fighting everybody else's battles. But that's just my take. If you guys disagree, let's talk about it. Oh. You guys think I can take McCuck? Well, of course. I think Brad or Nate would beat the living dog shit out of McCuck. It wouldn't even be a fucking fight. Now, Pomps, I really don't know. Do I think Pomps has better genetics than McCuck? Absolutely. I think if McCuck, I mean, if Pomps got on a decent diet and someone actually taught him how to work out, and you could actually get Pomps to agree to it, Pomps would beat the living dog shit out of McCuck. McCuck is like the lowest form of any human genetically possible. I mean, look at the guy's head. He looks like you. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the old Flintstones cartoon. Pomps is like Kazoo. Remember the alien that would come talk to Fred? Pomps is like Kazoo with that giant melon. McCuck is Kazoo from the Flintstones cartoon. The Great Kazoo. Yeah, exactly, J. Trentfinger. That's McCuck. I don't feel that way about Nate. I don't feel that way about Pomps. I don't feel that way about Brad. I don't feel that way about Big Rob. I don't feel that way about PJ Braun. I don't feel that way about Mark. What's the Jew's name from the Outlift bar or whatever Tiger Fitness, that faggot. Well, I shouldn't say faggot. I take that back. Mark Lubliner would beat the living dog shit out of McCuck. McCuck is like a nothing in this universe. What about Andrew Kalura versus Dale? I don't know. You're talking about two super conditioned bodybuilders. Kalura versus Dale. That's a great question. Now, I will go on the record and say Dale has never been with a tranny, ever. So I would give Dale the edge. Kalura is a beast. the thing about Kalura is he's a man that's so confused in his brain, because he wants to deny his past of when he did homosexual shit. You can't truly find yourself until you identify yourself with your past. And Kalura is denying his past, that he was with trannies. So I would give Dale the edge, because Dale's never been with a tranny. Dale's not a faggot. Now, does being with a tranny in your past make you a faggot? I'm gonna go on the record in saying no, which is going to be controversial. I've never been with a tranny, but look, we've all been at our low points, and you know, if you're on, like, 1,000 milligrams of test, 800 milligrams of Tren, and chewing like 200 milligrams of D-ball a day, and the only thing you can get to suck your dick is a tranny, well, sometimes the hormones are going to make decisions that you might regret later in life. I'm not saying that makes you gay, because it's not like, maybe you didn't suck his dick, but you did have homosexual sex. Conservative Cuban says victimless crime. Right. Was that Carolyn? Was Carolyn on here? Gay no matter what. Dude, I'm not saying I've done it, but I'm just trying to justify what Lenny and Kalura did in the past. When your hormones are that fucked up, because I don't care how many steroids you're on. I don't care if you're on enough steroids to bench 650. You don't have enough male hormone going to the right places. And that's why a lot of bodybuilders do gay shit. I'm not justifying it. I'm just telling you guys, it's the hormones. It's the hormones. Like, oh, Carolyn wants to go live? Larry Wheels talked about this? not saying anything you guys haven't fucking thought about or heard about. A lot of bodybuilders do gay shit. It, they might not be gay at birth, but they do gay shit. And I think that's what Lenny and Kalura got involved in. Then has Carolyn even requested me to go live? Because I love Carolyn. She's a sweetheart.
Thank you. Back at ya. How you doing?
What's up, baby?
Hey, I'm still at my parents' house, so I have to behave.
You're at your
Also,
parents' house?
I've been I was house sitting for them while they were on vacation. I was getting repairs done at my place, a lot of stuff repaired, and I'm gonna be probably heading back home in the next couple of days. I needed to stay here. My parents they were on vacation. They got back, and my mom's been really sick. So I wanted to stay here and help out till she was feeling better. And she's finally doing better. So she's on antibiotics that cost like $1,000 freaking dollars. But yeah.
How old are your parents?
Mom turned 80. So she fixed to turn 81. She turned 80 last December. Dad turned 84 in January. So they're fixing me 81 and 85. But they're in really good shape. Because they've been very active and their whole lives, and still are, and world
Now,
travelers. They stay in shape.
You're a huge fan of a lot of my fans because of what you've done on Joe Piataro's live streams. Muscle Sports Mag.
I tell you, that guy's gonna get me in trouble on it these days. And kids over Cuban is cracking me up. He's decided he's telling everyone I am the official time and temperature girl of Muscle Sports Magazine.
You're the official what?
He's telling you how I do my morning post, and I say what time and temperature it is. Well, he's trying to get me to be the official time and temperature girl for Muscle Sports. He's cracking me up.
That doesn't make any sense because Texas has about 5 different climates. So
Yeah.
even if you were the weather girl, you could be wrong in 4 other places in Texas.
Oh, I know, because Texas is a whole other country. I mean, it's huge. It's huge, yeah. Now, but I just report. I just say what time and temperature it is where I am in the mornings. No, I could though. I could go on Joe's Lives and report what time and temp is where other people are. Is Joe really moving to South Carolina?
I believe he already owns a house.
Well, he said that him and his wife were looking at like where my parents live here, Sun City, and it's a retirement community. And you have to be 55 or older to live in it. And Joe said they had looked at a house they picked out, but he's only 53, so they've got to wait 2 years before they can move into it.
Now, Carolyn, I remember the first night I'm not saying I met you, but the first night I got introduced to you,
You didn't
we
bring
were
me on it.
doing a
You,
live stream, and I was talking about eating asshole, and I think you said your asshole tastes like vanilla.
homemade vanilla ice cream. Homemade vanilla ice cream.
Now, nobody's asshole tastes like vanilla,
How do you know? You
so I
haven't
think
tasted
you were
mine.
lying.
You haven't tasted mine, Jack.
That's a great attitude. I love you.
I'll be back. And then, if you go around the corner a little bit, you get the taste of hot cherry pie.
Now,
Did you like to look at that
you're
breakfast Sunday?
how do you feel when you run into a pervert and he's got some perfectly good pussy in front of him and he wants to lick your asshole? Don't you lose a little bit of respect?
Oh, I want both legs. I want all. I'm an Aries baby. We like to do it all.
Oh,
We like to have fun.
man,
Get,
I don't
get
know
back.
anything about Aries.
Mm, well, I'll have to send you some info. Oh, I'm so sleepy.
Do you have a man in your life?
I have people trying, but
Okay.
uh,
So right now you're just a little bit frustrated.
I, just live.
Yeah, I know how it feels. I'm not criticizing. We're just talking here as friends.
No, um, uh, my that part of my life is complicated. Like, really complicated. Part of it being complicated too. I've not been sleeping for shit.
I got somewhat of a hardcore right wing following.
No, you
Yeah, I
you're
do.
you're you're kidding with me. Come on.
Don't play coy. Most of my followers are extreme hardcore right wingers. Very
Okay, no,
conservative.
I read comments.
Now, I gotta ask
Do I have to
because
answer?
can I ask you a very serious question?
Yes.
No matter how embarrassing it is.
I'm used to that from Joe. So
Okay, good. It's gonna be a dude. Are we okay?
it was positing. Okay, go
Well,
ahead,
I
Joe.
didn't hear a response because I'm not going to ask this
It paused.
question until she says it's okay.
Go, go, go
I
ahead.
can't hear her now.
Really?
I lost your audio.
Oh, you did? Let me look at. It. Ooh, did that help?
Carolyn, I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Um, I lose. sometimes when I'm inside my parents' house, the connection isn't real good. Is anyone else? Hmm. I knew you were going to ask me a serious question too. Are you still not?
All right, keep talking. I'm trying to fix it on my end. I can't hear you.
Okay. You can. I didn't drop you
I
in where it
think
won't
what the
have
fans
you.
want to know, and I'm just going to be frank,
Oh, okay.
and
Who can I be?
they the fans have been asking me if you like black cock.
Let's put it this way. I just like cock, period. I, I um
Okay, I can't fans. I can't hear Carolyn. I lost her audio, but look how beautiful she is.
thank you. Um,
We need a we need a nickname for Carolyn, and I nominate the Yellow Rose of Texas.
you know, um, oh, you can't hear me. I want to get my whole name changed and Rose be my middle name because of that song, The Yellow Rose of Texas.
Carolyn, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Something happened.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll check you the next time around. I'm gonna let you go then. I'll holler at y'all later.
I can't fix the audio.
I can't fix it for you, darling.
The fans are going crazy with comments.
Are they? My phone isn't scrolling, so I can't. It's not scrolling. It's not scrolling the comments. So I don't have a clue. And I'm touching things, so Jay knows what that's about. JTF knows what I mean when I say touching things. Anyway, um, someone wants to know what's going on. Who is this? It's a secret. I'm I'm trying to make comments scroll though. Um.
I can't hear anything she's saying.
Aw. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you go then. Thanks. I don't know if it's my. It could be my phone. Um. I'm gonna go ahead and get hang it up since you can't hear me. Say bye. Tell him y'all can someone comment and tell him I'm gonna get off of here since he can't hear. And so.
All right, Carolyn. Everyone's saying I gotta let you go to bring you back so they can hear you.
Oh, they can't hear me either.
I can't hear you. I don't think they can either. So request to rejoin if you're still horny. All right, maniacs. I'm down to 25 seconds left. That was Carolyn from Texas. And my life's gonna end